What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Oddsjam NBA player props video. We're going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 3 positive EV bets to get you winning some money on some player props tonight. As always, we went 2 and 1 yesterday. Nailed the Drew Holiday over 0.5 player blocks, the Marcus Smart over 0.5 player blocks. The only one we didn't cash in on was the Stephen Curry over 1.5 steals and blocks. So unfortunately, didn't go 3-0, but we did have a nice 2 and 1 day, and that puts us in the positive for our bet tracker dashboard. Since we've been starting this segment, you can see we have $53 profit now with a 4.5% ROI. Been doing $100 units. We are up $305 on Caesar Sportsbook, up 95.24 on PointsBet, down on FanDuel 100, down on BetMGM 104.76, down on Superbook 142. So all trackable here as we go along, continuing to use this positive EV tool that Oddsjam provides. They do provide a bunch of other tools, though. If you're not familiar, go ahead and check them out, guys. You can sign up today, link below in the description. You get a 7-day free trial using my link, and they have a lot to offer, man. They have a bunch of different betting calculators, the betting tools, arbitrage betting, free bet converter, low hold, middle, positive EV, which is one we've been using for these videos, which I'm a really big fan of. I think the positive EV tool alone, I mean, we're only going over 3 picks per video. If you use that positive EV and just rack up those positive EV bets, I think you could be panning out really good over here with these Oddsjam tools. So go ahead and check them out. Glad that I am partnered with them and the sponsor of this program, because I'm really enjoying the tools and I'm really enjoying this content as we go ahead and continue to learn. So I'm going to be giving you guys 3 more NBA picks to get you winning some money tonight. If you enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. And let's get into it. So we got those 3 positive EV bets for you. Pulling up the positive EV tool here that Oddsjam does provide us. First guy we're going to talk about tonight is going to be Joel Embiid, and we're going to be taking the over 0.5 player-made threes tonight. Really good positive EV bet over here, specifically on the couple of sports books that we're going to talk about here as we pull it up. You can pull up the calculator. We have a 53.71 win percentage when we go with the over for Joel Embiid made threes tonight. And with the Oddsjam tools, we can track everything as far as all sportsbook, get the best odds. If we click on Joel Embiid, the over 0.5 3-pointers is going to bring up all the sports books. We're going to head on down here to Joel Embiid, look where we can find the best odds. And they're going to be highlighted for us. So we want to go with the over 0.5 3-pointers made. And you can see 135 on BWin, 127 on Sugar House, all these other ones. But it's only at 106 on FanDuel. So FanDuel Sportsbook offering us with some really nice value here. And the positive EV tool is going to display. So we're going to be clicking on this as far as the Joel Embiid over 0.5 threes. That's going to be our first pick, and we're going to be placing it at the FanDuel Sportsbook for that $100 wager. Locking that in. That's going to be pick number 1 on this video today. So going to be locking in that Joel Embiid over 0.3 player threes made on FanDuel Sportsbook, like the positive EV bet there. And heading on back over to the positive EV tool to be talking about our second pick tonight for this NBA slate. As far as who we're going to be going with outside of Joel Embiid, so he's going to lead things off here. But another guy that we will like is going to be James Harden, and we once again are going to be going with the players made threes. Over 2.5 player made threes for James Harden. There is some positive EV on this tonight. 47.18% chance of you winning this. And we have some nice odds on some sports books. So let's go ahead and click on the James Harden over 2.5 threes. Figure out which one we're going to be going with to provide us with the most positive EV here. And looking at it, it's very clear that we're going to be going over there at Caesars or William Hill. So William Hill doesn't have at plus 120, but Caesars is highlighted as well. Since Caesars has been our good luck book so far, I guess we'll go with that. That's the one we're up the most on, so we'll continue to go with the Caesars odds. It doesn't really matter, though, obviously, depending upon which book you have. If you do have William Hill, they still provide the best line as far as 120. You definitely want to go with the 120, though. This is the whole point of these Oddsjam tools. You can figure out which sports book gives you the best value. No need to place it on a book where you're not getting the most amount of bang for your buck. And Caesars is definitely providing that tonight for us using these Oddsjam tools. We want to definitely go over there. So we're going to do the $100 wager on the over 2.5 threes for James Harden for our second positive EV bet of the night. And third, let's head on back over to that positive EV tool, talk about where we're going to be looking outside of those 2 guys, because it doesn't stop there. Tons of good picks on the positive EV tool tonight, as always. And outside of the Joel Embiid and James Harden threes, there is another Joel Embiid prop as well that I do like here. And that's going to be the under 2.5 assists. You can see another positive EV bet pulling out the calculator as far as the win percentage. We have a 48.08 win percentage on this prop tonight. So we're going 1 over for Joel Embiid, 1 under for Joel Embiid. Both a positive EV bet, though, so we're loading up on some Joel Embiid props tonight, I guess. But for good reason. They're positive EV. We have some good tools to provide us with as far as where we should be looking. And we do want to go with the highlighted in green best odds. So we have a plus 115 at PointsBet Australia, 115 at PointsBet. So, we're going to place this at the PointsBet Sportsbook for sure as far as the under 2.5 assists. And we're going to go ahead and lock this in for the $100 unit that we've been doing for this whole series. Lock it in. And that's going to be our 3 picks, guys. So let's head on over to the bets, do a little bit of a review here as far as what we have going tonight. We have the Joel Embiid over 0.5 player made threes, $100 stake for $194.34 payout. We have the James Harden over 2.5 player made threes at plus 120 odds for $100 with the $220 payout. And we have the Joel Embiid under 2.5 assists, $100 stake for a $215 payout. And then we can pull up our overall dashboard here. So far, $53 profit, $300 in pending bets tonight. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this journey continues to go, guys. Really liking these tools that Oddsjam has to provide. Once again, if you have not checked them out, you need to do so today. At least try out that 7-day free trial. Of course, you can always cancel, but there's just so much value over here and so many great tools. Go ahead and use that link down below in the description. Get that 7-day free trial. Check them out. So, wishing you guys all the best of luck tonight on your player props picks, and we will see you in the next one.